Hello everyone! It's really fun if one has bright and intellectual students like Naman Go, who are equally hardworking and dedicated. His hardworking has not gone unnoticed. He has gone through each and every line of chapter number 2, animation tool Synfig, and he has framed around 100 MCQs from textbook. And now he is willing to share with you all so as to save time which he has already devoted. Let's all go through the same as I think it will be the best payback for the hard work he has put in.
Hello fellow classmates, I am Naman Gur and here are some important MCQs of Chapter 2 Animation Tool Synfig. So let's start. Question number 1. What is needed for creating a multimedia presentation? The options are A. Multimedia authoring tools, B. Multimedia development tools, C. Presentation authoring tools, and D. Video authoring tools. And the correct option is A. Multimedia authoring tools. Question number 2. Multimedia authoring tools provide blank to edit the elements of a multimedia presentation, and the options are A. Framework, B. Designs, C. Help, and D. None of the above. And the correct option is A. Framework. 3. The authoring tools are classified into how many primary types? The options are A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, and D. 4. The correct option is C. 3. Question number 4. Which of the following is not one of the primary types of authoring tools? The options are A. Card or page based, B. Icon and event based, C. Object based, and D. Time based tools. And the correct option is C. Object based. Question number 5. In which authoring tool the elements are organized as pages of a book or pile of cards? And the options are A. Card or page based, B. Icon and event based, C. Time based tools, and D. None of the above. The correct option is A. Card or page based. Question number 6. In which authoring tool the elements are organized as objects in a structured framework or process? The options are A. Card or page based, B. Icon and event based, C. Time based, and D. None of the above. The correct option is icon and event based. Question number 7. In which authoring tool the elements are organized along a timeline? The options are A. Card or page based, B. Icon and event based, C. Time based tools, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. Time based tools. Question number 8. Which of the following is not a card based authoring tool? The options are A. HyperCard, B. Multimedia textbook, C. Android paging tool, D. None of the above. And the correct option is C. Android paging tool. Question number 9. Which of the following is not a icon and event based authoring tool? The options are A. Synfig, B. AuthorWave, C. Icon Author, and D. None of these. And the correct option is A. Synfig. Question number 10. Which of the following is not a time-based authoring tool? And the options are A. Synfig, B. Flash, C. AuthorWave, and D. Director. And the correct option is C. AuthorWave. Question number 11. Animation softwares are divided into which of the types? The options are A. 2D animation, B. 3D animation, C. Both of the above, and D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Both of the above. Question number 12. What is the type of pencil animation software? A. Single dimension, B. 2D, C. 3D, and D. None of the above. And the correct option is B. 2D. Question number 13. Which of the following options are provided by Pencil to create hand-drawn animation? And the options are A. Bitmap, B. Vector, C. Both A and B, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. Both A and B. Question number 14. Which of the following does not support Pencil? And the options are A. Linux, B. Windows, C. Android, and D. Mac OS X. And the correct answer is C. Android. Question number 15. Which of the following correctly describes the type of animation Synfig is best suitable for? The options are A. Hand-drawn animation, B. object drawing and animation, C. Both of the above, D. None of the above. And the correct option is B. Object drawing and animation. Question number 16. What is the download URL for download of Synfig? These are the options and the correct option is C. http colon double backslash www.synfig.org. Question number 17. When was Synfig Studio released and under which license? The options are A. 2004 Apache license, B. 2003 GNU GPL, C. 2005 GNU GPL, and D. 2004 GNU GPL. The correct answer is C. 2005 GNU GPL. Question number 18. What was the first version of the Synfig Studio? The options are A. 0.60.05, B. 0.61.09, C. 0.61.05, and D. 0.60.05. And the correct option is C. 0.61.05. Question number 19. What is the latest version of the Synfig Studio? Option A 0.63.03, option B 0.63.05, option C 0.63.06, and option D 0.63.04. The correct answer is B 0.63.05. Question number 20. How to open Synfig Studio from desktop? And the options are A. Animation, Videos, Synfig. Option B. Application, Animation, Synfig. Option C. Application, Graphics, Synfig. And option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option C. Application, Graphics and Synfig. Question number 21. What file format does Synfig Studio store animations in? And the options are A. HTML, B. C language, C. XML, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. XML. Question number 22. Dash is the extension of Synfig files when compressed and dash when uncompressed. And the options are A. .sifz and .sifg, B. .sifs and .sifz, C. .sifz and .sif, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is .sifz and .sif, option number C. Question number 23. Name the main window which contains system menu and tools to create or edit the artwork. Option A. Panel box. Option B. Toolbox. Option C. Canvas. Option D. None of the above. And the correct answer is option B. Toolbox. Question number 24. How many palettes are present in Toolbox window? The options are A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, and D. 4. The correct answer is C. 3. Question number 25. Which of the following is not an operation in the upper palette? Option A. Save all files. Option B. Create a new file. Option C. Transform. And option D. Undo or redo. And the correct answer is option C. Transform. Question number 26. Which of the following operation is not present in the middle palette? The options are A. Circle, B. Rectangle, C. Undo or redo, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. Undo or redo. Question number 27. How many options are present in the lower palette? And the options are A. 5, B. 6, C. 7, and D. 8. And the correct answer is option B. 6. Question number 28. Where can the canvas window be seen? And the options are A. Top, B. Bottom, C. Center, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. Center. Question number 29. Clicking on which of the following opens canvas window menu? The options are A. Drop down button, B. File button, C. Caret button, and D. Canvas window button. And the correct option is C. Caret button. Question number 30. Which of the following contains tools and information about certain elements of the project? And the options are A. Canvas, B. Toolbox, C. Panels, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. Panels. Question number 31. How to open a specific panel? The options are A. Toolbox panels, B. File panels, C. Both of the above, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is B. File panels. Question number 32. Which panel displays the layers of the working project and allows to manipulate the layers? The options are A. Params panel, B. Tool options panel, C. Layers panel, and D. Navigator panel. The correct answer is C. Layers panel. Question number 33. Which of the panel displays currently selected layer parameters? The options are A. Layers panel, B. Tool options panel, C. Params panel, and D. Canvas window button. And the correct answer is C. Params panel. Which of the following is the default blend method for a new layer? The options are A. Straight onto, B. Add, C. By layer, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. By layer. Question number 35. Which of the panel displays options specific to the currently selected tool? The options are A. Layers panel, B. Tool options panel, C. Params panel, D. None of the above. And the correct answer is B. Tool options panel. Question number 36. Which panel displays the thumbnail of the currently selected canvas? The options are A. Params panel, B. Tool options panel, C. Navigator panel, and D. Layers panel. And the correct answer is C. Navigator panel. Question number 37. Which of the panel keeps track of all the actions that are done while editing the file? The options are A. Layers panel, B. Tool options panel, C. History panel, and D. Canvas window button. The correct answer is C. History panel. Question number 38. How to open the file properties dialog box? The options are A. Caret properties, B. File properties, C. Caret edit properties, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. Caret edit and properties. Question number 39. A circle tool has two important parameters, namely dash and dash, and the options are A. Layer radius, B. Center radius, C. Center layer, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is B. Center radius. Question number 40. We can change any of the parameter of the object after drawing the object. Option A. True. Option B. False. Option C. Not applicable. Option D. None of the above. And the correct answer is option A. True. Question number 41. What is a handle used to control some parameters of a layer? The options are A. Duck, B. Ball, C. Cock, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. Duck. Question number 42. Green color duck signifies change in which of the following? The options are A. Radius of circle, B. Vertices, C. Position of the object, and D. Curves. And the correct answer is C. Position of the object. Question number 43. Blue duck signifies the change in which of the following? The options are A. Radius of circle, B. Vertices, C. Position of the object, and D. Curves. And the correct answer is A. Radius of the circle. Question number 44. Orange duck signifies change in which of the following? The options are A. Radius of circle, B. Vertices, C. Position of the object, and D. Curves. And the correct answer is B. Vertices. Question number 45. Dark blue duck signifies change in which of the following? The options are A. Change the angle in star, B. Vertices, C. Curves, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. Change the angle in star. Question number 46. Yellow colored duck signifies change in which of the following? The options are A. Radius of circle, B. Vertices, C. Position of the object, and D. Curves. And the correct option is D. Curves. Question number 47. If one wants to constrain the movement of duck to be only horizontal or vertical, which key is to be held while dragging? The options are A. Shift key, B. Control key, C. Home key, and D. Tab key. The correct answer is A. Shift key. Question number 48. A polygon can be created using any number of points and then dash to close it. The options are A. Click on the end point, B. Click on the first point, C. Double click on the first point, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is B. Click on the first point. Question number 49. Which tool is used to make objects with any number of points and curves? The options are A. Beeline tool, B. Star tool, C. Polygon tool, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. Beeline tool. Question number 50. Which of the following is the most common tool used for drawing? The options are A. Fill tool, B. Beeline tool, C. Eyedrop tool, and D. Draw tool. And the correct answer is D. Draw tool. Question number 51. Which tool is used to create smooth transitions between two or more colors in an object? The options are A. Gradient tool, B. Fill tool, C. Any of the above, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. Gradient tool. Question number 52. Which of the following is not a type of gradient? The options are A. Linear, B. Circular, C. Conical, and D. Radial. And the correct answer is B. Circular. Question number 53. Which type of gradient produces a simple transition in a straight line? A. Linear, B. Straight, C. Radial, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. Linear. Question number 54. Which type of gradient produces colors with the transition being at the center of the circle? The options are A. Linear, B. Conical, C. Spiral, and D. Radial. And the correct answer is D. Radial. Question number 55. Which type of gradient occurs along the circular arc of the center and goes in all the directions? The options are A. Conical, B. Radial, C. Linear, and D. Spiral. The correct answer is A. Conical. Question number 56. Which tool allows you to enter text by creating a text layer? The options are A. Gradient tool, B. Text tool, C. Draw tool, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is B. Text tool. Question number 57. What is the default orientation of the text in a new text layer? The options are A. 0.5, 0.5, B. 0.25, 0.25, C. 0.75, 0.75, and D. 1 and 1. The correct answer is A. 0.5, 0.5. Question number 58. Which tool helps to increase or decrease the width of a line? The options are A. Length tool, B. Breadth tool, C. Transform tool, and D. Width tool. The correct answer is D. Width tool. Question number 59. Which tool allows you to select objects and move, rotate, or scale multiple ducks? The options are A. Smooth move tool, B. Transform tool, C. Scale tool, and D. Rotate tool. The correct answer is A. Smooth move tool. Question number 60. We can select multiple ducks by pressing which key combination? The options are A. Shift plus A, B. Control plus A, C. Control plus M, and D. Shift plus M. And the correct answer is B. Control plus A. Question number 61. In which tool, dragging one of the ducks makes other ducks scale relative to the center of the selected group? The options are A. Scale tool, B. Rotate tool, C. Smooth move tool, and D. Transform tool. The correct answer is A. Scale tool. Question number 62. What is to be clicked for submitting the entered text in multi-line text editor? The options are A. Shift key, B. Enter key, C. Tab key, or D. OK button. And the correct option is D. OK button. Question number 63. Which of the following ways are not possible to change the parameters of a layer? The options are A. Using the ducks, B. Using the cursor keys, C. Both of the above, and D. None of the above. And the answer is D. None of the above. Question number 64. Which option is selected to create a circle layer with an outline? And the options are A. Create circle layer with outline, B. Create outline B line, C. Create circle B line, and D. Create circle layer boundary. And the correct answer is create outline B line. Question number 65. What are the steps to reset Synfig Studio Windows to default arrangement? And here are the options. A. Toolbox, File menu, Panels, Reset. B. Toolbox, File menu, Reset Windows. C. Toolbox, File menu, Panels, Arrange. And option D. Toolbox, Reset Windows. And the correct answer is A. Toolbox, File menu, Panels, and Reset. Question number 66. Which option of lowest palette creates the fill and the outline colors for the object? And here are the options. A. Foreground and background color. B. Background color only. C. Foreground color only. D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. Foreground and background color. Question number 67. Which option of lowest palette sets the size of the line for new outline layers? The options are A. Line size, B. Blend method, C. Layer size, and D. Brush size. And the correct answer is D. Brush size. Question number 68. Which option of lowest palette used by gradient layers as their fill? The options are A. Gradient palette, B. Gradient, C. Interpolation, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is B. Gradient. Question number 69. Which option of lowest palette determines the manner in which the parameters change? Option A. Interpolation. Option B. Interlocation. Option C. Gradient. And option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option A. Interpolation. Question number 70. The area with the gray checkboard pattern is the dash area in which elements layers are created and manipulated. The options are A. Working, B. Presentation, C. Visible, and D. None of the above. And the correct option is A. Working. Question number 71. The timeline appears only when you have dash duration in the settings dialog of the project. The options are A. 0, B. Non-zero, C. Any of the above, and D. Not applicable. The correct answer is B. Non-zero. Question number 72. By dragging which tab one can rearrange the contents of duck dialogs? Here are the options. A. Time, B. Panel, C. Image, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is B. Panel. Question number 73. Which three tools are there in Properties dialog box? And the options are A. Image time other, B. File canvas time, C. Canvas image time, and D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. Image time and other. Question number 74. Click on the transform tool to see the dash if not visible. The options are A. Ducks, B. Layer, C. Dot, and D. Circle. And the correct answer is A. Ducks. Question number 75. The ducks can be turned on and off by selecting the option present on the top of the dash window. The options are A. Toolbox, B. Canvas, C. Panel, D. Duck. And the correct answer is B. Canvas. Question number 76. Using which panel the entered text can be changed later on? The options are A. Layer, B. Parameters, C. Tool options, and D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Parameters. Question number 77. Dash authoring tools are the most popular amongst all. A. Time based, B. Card or page based, C. Icon or event based, and D. Any of the above. And the correct answer is A. Time based. Question number 78. Synfig is dash type of tool. The options are A. Proprietary, B. Open source, C. Both A and B, D. Not applicable. And the correct answer is B. Open source. Question number 79. Dash means the layer is visible. The options are A. 0, B. 1, C. 2, and D. 3. And the correct answer is B. 1. Question number 80. Each waypoint has dash setting. The options are A. Foreground color, B. Background color, C. Gradient, and D. Interpolation. And the correct answer is D. Interpolation. Question number 81. To the left of the canvas, we can see dash. The options are A. Status of animation. B. Button to lock or unlock the frame. C. The number of current frames. And D. All of the above. And the correct answer is C. The number of current frames. Question number 82. How many menus are there when we open the canvas menu? The options are A. 7, B. 8, C. 9 and D. 10. The correct answer is B. 8. Question number 83. Dash button is displayed on the right side of the canvas. The options are A. Unlock past keyframe. B. Unlock future keyframe. C. Turn on animation editing mode. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question number 84. Using dash, we can also zoom in and move the focus around. The options are A. History panel. B. Navigator. C. Params panel. And D. Tool options. The correct answer is B. Navigator. Question number 85. Dash is the menu option to make a new file in Synfig. And the options are A. File new. B. Toolbox new file. C. A or B. D. None of the above. And the correct answer is A. File new. Question number 86. Dash can be done using File Properties dialog box of Synfig. The options are A. Set name of the file. B. Give description to animation. C. Give information related to image and time. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Question number 87. FPS stands for. The options are A. File per second. B. Forms per second. C. Folder per second. And D. Frames per second. And the correct answer is D. Frames per second. Question number 88. How many tools are there in the middle palette of Synfig? The options are A. 14, B. 18, C. 20 and D. 22. The correct answer is B. 18. Question number 89. What does each tool contain? The options are A. Options. B. Parameters. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. Both A and B. Question number 90. We can change any of the parameter A. Before drawing an object. B. While drawing an object. C. After drawing an object. D. Both A and C. And the correct answer is C. After drawing an object. Question number 91. To stop drawing the object, click on the dash NB line tool. And the options are A. First point. B. Last point. C. Right click on the first point. And D. Right click on the last point. And the correct answer is D. Right click on the last point. Question number 92. From dash, color is selected to fill in the object. The options are A. Fill palette. B. Color palette. C. Eyedrop palette. And D. Any of the above. The correct answer is B. Color palette. Question number 93. Some layers are not affected by fill tool because they use dash to fill the visual area. And the options are A. Eyedrop. B. Duck. C. Gradient. And D. None of the above. And the correct answer is C. Gradient. Question number 94. In dash gradient, click where you want the gradient to begin and drag to where you want the transition to end. The options are A. Conical. B. Radial. C. Linear. D. Spiral. And the correct answer is C. Linear. Question number 95. Dash tool does not affect the result. The options are A. View. B. Hand. C. Duck. And D. Zoom. And the correct answer is D. Zoom. Question number 96. Pencil software can be downloaded from Dash website. The options are these. And the correct answer is B. The http://www.pencilanimation.org. Question number 97. gzip is dash type of software. The options are A. Graphical. B. Presentation. C. Compression. And D. Spreadsheet. And the correct answer is C. Compression. Question number 98. There will be dash toolbox for all open projects. The options are A. 1, B. 2, C. 3 and D equal to the number of open projects. The correct answer is A. 1. Question number 99. Each doc dialog contains a set of panels which are arranged dash. The options are A. Vertically, B. Horizontally, C. A or B, D. Not applicable. The correct option is C, A or B. Question number 100. Some panels share the same space inside the dock dialog. We can switch between them by clicking on that dash. The options are A, Window, B, Tab, C, Control and D, Alter. The correct answer is B, Tab. Thank you so much for watching. An online test link is given in the description box. Do check it out.
We all appreciate you for the work you have done. Your willingness to work has motivated every student. Thank you so much, Naman. So now, today task for other students. Description box contain link for online tests. Solve it and post your mark in comment section of this video lecture. Get going everyone. That is all for the day. Thanks everyone.